In this project, I'm going to use 16 ply fine cotton in the shade of black and white. 3mm crochet hook, scissor, stitch markers, our threader, and tapestry needle. Okay. But before we start, please consider to click the subscribe button and the notification bell for you to get notified on my next tutorial. Okay, so let's start. Okay guys, I just made a simple output that I want to achieve. I just put a little ribbon here to achieve our perfect look. So now, here are the measurements that you need. Okay, so first, your chest, shoulder to waistline, armpit to waistline, your armhole, shoulder to your wrist, and shoulder to shoulder. Okay, you need to prepare that measurements before we start this project. Okay, so if you have that measurements, let's start. Okay, so now I'm gonna teach you how many chains you need to do to make this project. Okay, so first, make a swatch like this. This is just a rows of double crochet. Make at least 2 by 2 size of double crochet. Okay, so we need to count how many stitches you have in 1 inch. Okay, there. So let's count how many stitches I have in 1 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 stitches. I have 6 stitches in 1 inch. So let's get a calculator to help us compute. Okay. So my chest size, there. My chest size is 19 inches. Okay. In this swatch, I have 6 double crochet in 1 inch. So 6 times 19 inches equals 114. So I need to chain 114 to make this project. But in this project, I'm going to make a back panel and front panel. So we're going to divide this 114 into 2. Okay, so 57. I got 57. So I need to chain 57. Okay. So make a slip knot. Then I will chain 57. Okay, so that's how you will know how many chains you need to make. Okay, you have your chest size, and then make a swatch. Count how many stitches you have in 1 inch, then multiply it by your chest size. Okay, so let me finish my chain, then I'll get back to you and show you what to do next. Okay. Okay, I'm done doing my chains. I add 2 chains, but this will not count as your double crochet. Okay, make a double crochet in your 3rd chain. So 1, 2 in this 3rd chain, make a double crochet. But instead of doing the usual technique that we're doing, inserting our hook in this loop, I'm not going to do that. Instead, if you will turn your chain like that, you will see this back bump here. There. Those back bumps. I will put my double crochets in there because your project will look better that way. Okay? Let me show you. Okay, turn your work. On your third backpack, make your first double crochet. Okay, just continue doing that until you reach the end of your row. But if you find this a little bit tricky and difficult for you, it's okay. You can use the usual technique, inserting your hook in the back loop of your chain. I just show you how I did mine because it looks better that way. Your project will become neat. Okay. As you can see, both edges are the same. Look at that. You can see those two loops. See? It looks better that way, right? So let's continue. It's a little bit tricky, yes, but in time you will get the hang of it. Okay, so let me finish my double crochet, then I'll get back to you. Okay guys, I am at the end of my row. I will make my last double crochet, then I'm going to hide this on our second row. So I will put it like this. Then I will make my double crochet. Okay, then chain 2, turn your work, then hiding this tail, we're going to continue doing double crochets. Okay, just continue making your double crochets until you reach the end of your row, and just continue doing rows of double crochet until you reach the desired height of this one. Armpit to waist. Okay, just continue doing double crochet rows until you have your measurement here. Okay, mine is 8 inches. So let me finish mine, then I'll show you what to do next. Just always remember, when starting your row, always chain 2, turn your work, and make your double crochet in this very first stitch. Okay, then 1 in each stitch. Okay, until you reach this end here. Okay, then again repeat that, chain 2, double crochet on the first stitch until you reach this height. Okay. Okay guys, I just finished mine. So now we're going to make this upper part. Okay, in total I have 13 inches from shoulder to waist. Okay, I have 13 inches less 8 inches of armpit to waist, so my upper part is 5 inches. So I'm going to make 3 inches height of decrease on both sides. Then I will leave at least 1 to 2 inches for this part, so that's not difficult to insert the baby's head. Okay, this one here at this part. So I'm going to make 3 inches. I will make the crease on this side. Okay, to do that, let's make chain 2. Okay, turn your work, and skip this first stitch, make double crochet in the next. Skip the first stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Oh, by the way, put a stitch marker on your last stitch for your arm fit to waist size, and on the other side also. Okay, I will show you later on why. Okay, so just continue making the double crochet until you have 2 stitches left. Okay, let me finish mine, then I'll get back to you. Okay, now I have 2 stitches left. We're going to make a 2 double crochet together. So double crochet, but do not finish. Double crochet again in the last stitch. Pull through 2 loops, then now pull through all 3 loops. There. So we make a decrease on the first, on our beginning of the row, then on our last stitch of the row. Okay, so now for the next row, chain 2. Do not make a decrease. Make double crochet in each stitch across the row. So we're going to make alternate rows of decrease. Okay, so after your row of decrease, the next row you don't need to make a decrease. Then on the next row, decrease again, then alternate your decrease. Okay. Okay, I am at my last 2 stitch of this row. Double crochet, then last double crochet in this stitch. Okay. So now we're going to make a decrease again. Chain 2, turn your work, then skip the first stitch, double crochet in the next. Okay, continue double crochet, one in each stitch. Okay, then when you reach here at the end, when you have 2 stitches left, make a 2 double crochet together. Okay, then on the next row, no decrease, then decrease again. Okay, just continue doing that until you reach this part here. So mine is 3 inches, then I will make 2 inches for this part. So let me finish mine, then I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, okay guys, I just finished mine. So now for the remaining 2 inches, I made 3 inches of this one. Here. 3 inches. So I need to make 5 inches to complete this back part. So the remaining 2 inches, I will make this part here, the slit at the back. So fold your work in half like this, then mark your center stitch here. So now we're going to make double crochets up to here only, in this mark stitch. Okay, just continue your decrease on this side only. Okay, then after we do our 2 inches here, we'll continue to make our 2 inches here. Okay, so let's continue. Chain 2, in my last row I didn't do a decrease, so the next row will be a decrease row. So skip, double crochet in the next. Okay guys, I have reached this mark stitch, so let me remove that. Then I will put my last double crochet in there. Okay, so for the next row, chain 2, turn your work, then make a double crochet in the very first stitch. Okay, just continue your row. We're not decreasing in this part, okay? Only in this section. Just continue making your double crochet like what we did in this part, the alternate decrease, but we're going to make a decrease only in this part. Okay, don't decrease in this side. Okay, so let me finish mine, then I'll show you how to start in this other side. Okay. Okay guys, I just finished my first panel, so you may now cut your yarn. Chain 1 to secure it. Okay, so now in this other side, I'm going to start here because my last row is the back side of my double crochet, so the next row should be the right side. Okay, so I will going to start here. Grab your yarn and chain 2. Then make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay. Let's hide this tail now, okay? So we don't need to weave it later. Just crochet along with that tail. Okay. Just continue doing double crochet, 1 in each stitch until you reach this end. Okay. Just continue doing that like what you did in this side. Okay, so let me finish mine, then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, I just finished the other side, so chain 1, then you may cut your yarn. So now we're going to make our front panel. Okay, so get your white yarn, insert your hook here, in this first stitch. Okay. And grab a yarn, so now chain 57. I will chain 57, but if you remember your first panel, chain of how many chain that you have on the beginning of your row here. Okay, I have 57 chain here, so I need to chain 57 for my white part or my front panel. Okay, let me finish my 57 chain, then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I'm done with my chains, so now I'm going to connect it with in this other end. Just make sure that your chains are not twisted. Okay, so here in the other end by slip stitch. Okay, so we're going to make a slip stitch again to reach this row, our first row. So we need to make another 2 slip stitch. One there, and in this stitch here. There. So now we're going to continue making our double crochet. Make double crochet in each stitch, 1 in each stitch. Okay. You just continue make your double crochet until you reach the end of your row. Okay. Let me finish mine, then I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, I'm at my last double crochet. There. So now we're going to connect it here. Here on this first double crochet row. There. So now to reach this next row, we're going to make a 2 slip stitch again. So 1, 2, there. Okay, then turn your work, make a double crochet in this first stitch. Okay, continue making your double crochets until you reach the other end. Okay, so basically we're doing rows of double crochet to match our back panel. Okay, so when you reach this end, you're going to slip stitch on this row. Okay, and then make 2 slip stitch again to reach this other row. Okay, there. I will show you later for the last time before I will continue my work. Okay? Okay, I reached the end, making my last double crochet. So now we're going to connect it here on the next row. There. Then to reach this next row again, we're going to slip stitch 2 times. Okay. There. Then turn your work, make your double crochet in this first stitch. Okay. There. I hope you get it. Okay, just continue doing that. Okay. Continue making your double crochet rows. There, 1 in each stitch. Then when you reach this end, connect it to the next row. Then 2 slip stitch to reach the next row. Then again, continue making your double crochet until you reach the other end. Okay, just continue doing that until you reach these stitch markers. Okay, so let me finish mine, then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, I have reached my stitch marker, so I will make my last slip stitch here. There. So now for the next row, we're going to make like what we did in this back panel. Okay, make at least 1.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1.5. Make at least 4 to 5 rows of decrease on the sides. Okay. So make chain 2, then skip this first stitch, skip the first one, then in the next make double crochet, then just continue making double crochet until you reach the end of your row, until you have 2 stitches left here. Then we're going to make 2 double crochet together. Okay, here I am at the end of my row, making my 2 double crochet together. Now chain 2, turn your work, make double crochet in the first stitch and 1 of each stitch. Okay, just like what we did in this back panel. I will make 4 more rows, okay? Alternate rows of decrease. Okay, then let me get back to you when I'm done. Okay guys, I'm done with mine. I just add 1.5 inch in this part. You can add 1 inch or 1.5. But if you think that your project will be too narrow for the baby's head, if you add this part, then don't do it anymore. Just proceed to the next step that I will teach you. Okay? So now, fold your work into half like this and find your center stitch here. Okay? Make sure that you have equal sides, so that your both sides will be perfect. Okay, so now we're going to make 2 panels again like we did in this our back panel, but now we're going to make a decrease both sides, in this side and in this side also, in the middle. Okay, if you remember at the back panel, we don't do a decrease on the center stitch, but now we're going to make a decrease on both sides. Okay, in this side and in this side. Okay, alternate decrease again. Okay, so I will chain 2, turn your work. So in my previous row I did not decrease, so in this row I will do a decrease. So I will skip the next stitch, then double crochet in the next. Continue doing double crochet until you have 2 stitches left for our decrease. Okay, I have 2 stitches left, so I will make my decrease. 2 double crochet together. Okay, now chain 2, turn my work, then we will put double crochet in each stitch. Okay, just continue doing that or turn a decrease until you have the same height on this back panel. Okay, let me finish mine and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay guys, I'm done. So now chain 1, secure, then cut your yarn. Leave a long tail, long enough to sew our edges. Okay, just make sure that you have the same row on the back panel. Okay, and we're going to sew this one like that. Okay, so now make the same on this side. Do what you did in this first panel. Okay, guys, I'm done with both sides. So now I'm going to sew these edges. Okay, I just put a stitch marker on this so that I'm sure that I will sew exact same stitch that I have in this front panel. Okay, on this back side, we're going to sew only in this front loop. Okay, but on our white part, we're going to sew both loops. To sew both loops. Okay, front loop on the back, black panel. 2 loops on front panel. Okay. Okay, just continue doing that until you finish sewing. Okay, only the back loop on this black yarn and 2 loops on our white yarn. Okay. Okay, I'm done sewing both edges. So now we're going to make our collar. Okay, so first I will make an SC around this neck. Okay. Put your hook in this first stitch, then using your white yarn, like that, chain 1, then single crochet on this first stitch, make single crochet one of each stitch. So now on our double crochet stitches, we're going to put 2 single crochet in each. Okay, so in this first double crochet, put 2 single crochet. And another 2 here. So just put 2 single crochet in each double crochet stitches. Okay, so now in the center stitch, make a slip stitch here, then a slip stitch again in the next stitch. Okay, then continue making your single crochet there. Okay, okay guys, I'm done putting single crochet around the neck. So now we're going to make our collar. Okay, it's up to you guys on how deep you want your collar is, but mine, I think 2.5 is enough. So I will mark that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now chain 2. Then put double crochet in each stitch, but in back loop only. Crochet, double crochet, just continue doing double crochet until you reach this mark stitch. Okay, I'm at my mark stitch now, so let's remove that. Put 1 double crochet there. So now chain 2. Now we're going to put our double crochet in both loops. Okay, I will put an increase here on our first stitch. 2 double crochet. Okay, then 1 in each stitch until you reach this end. Okay, I make an increase on our first stitch, then I will put 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay guys, I'm at the end of my row. Okay, so chain 2, then I will put again 1 double crochet in each stitch, except on this last stitch. We're going to make an increase, 2 double crochet in one stitch. Okay, I will make at least 4 to 5 rows of this one, making an increase only in this last stitch. Okay, chain 2, put single crochet in each stitch except in the last stitch. We're going to make an increase only in this last stitch. Okay, let me finish mine, then I'll get back to you. Okay guys, I'm done with my first color. I made 4 rows of double crochet. Each row I made an increase only in this side. Okay, so now we're going to make our other color here, but I will start in here on our mark stitch because I want to mirror what we did on this side. As you can see, our first row here is the right side of our double crochet. So if we start in here in this mark stitch, we will also have the right side of our double crochet. So I will start in here in the back loop only. Okay, chain 2, double crochet in that first stitch. Okay, then 1 in each stitch. Again, just do what you did in this side. Make 1 double crochet in each stitch and then increase on this side only. Okay, let me finish mine and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay guys, we're done on our colors. So for the sleeves and the vest, please watch the part 2 of this tutorial. I will put the link on the description box below, so check it out.
Check the part 2 link below.